So this product life cycle, any thought why?
دكتور
Yes, please go ahead.
ممكن لأن المردود المادي بيكون أقل من الإنسان بحطه للإنتاج.
Now, the last time we talked about a profit margin. If you're talking about profit margin, still the profit margin is the revenue, okay, how much you are selling minus the cost. You divide the whole number on the revenue again, you get the profit margin. But here, if you see, okay, the sales is growing up a little bit, but the profit is less than this reference number. This is the interesting thing. Why we don't have it underneath this red line؟ ليش مش why we don't have it هنا بالمكان هذا؟ ليش نازل على reference number? It's in minus the profits. And this is in the introduction. And let me clue you in this question, why we have it underneath. In the introduction line, people are not aware about your product. So you have to raise awareness. You have to promote the characteristic of your product or medical device or medication or whatever you're trying to market in order to gain more customers. So in this phase, actually, you're not going to have a lot of competitors. You know why? Because the market is still not saturated yet, okay? And no one is sure how your product would be behaving, or the behavior of the market purchasing power in this phase. So why we have the profit goes under this reference number, or what you need in this product line, in this introduction, or what you need is to raise awareness, communicate the benefit of your product in order to increase the sales. But still, the sales is increasing slowly, okay, because no one is aware about the existence of your product. Okay, you want me to answer? Okay, remember the introduction of new product is going to cost a lot of money for research and development and testing and a lot of experience lab work you're going to do in this phase. Okay, many experiments going to be conducted, many tests, many research and development processes that will cost a lot of money. So that's why we have the line in this particular place. So we are done with the introduction. Okay, now people start to recognize that your product is there. Okay, now we have the growth. In the growth, the sales are increasing drastically, you see, as well as the profit. Why is that? Because you start having more consumers. It's gonna be the word of the mouth, especially if you have like a good value out of your product, especially if you are differentiating your product. But the problem here, you know, always success comes with high competitions. So you're gonna see more competitor in the market in this phase. Sales are growing, and you don't need to advertise anymore, like, or not at that expenditures that you used to pay in this phase, okay, because people now recognizing. So you know, now you need to focus on the sale process and earning profit in the growth phase. Now there's the maturation. So the early stage of maturation, where you are doing, or you are earning, you see these two dots, yellow dots, you are earning the maximum the profits out of your product in the early of maturation. Then there's kind of plateau, then the product start the sale, and the profits start to decline. They are not in the decline phase, but they start to decline. Okay, so in the introduction phase, can you give me any real life example here؟ قديش بنسمع عن سيارات الكهرباء, right? You are being communicated the value of electric car, how environment friendly, how economy are they, صح؟ سيارات الكهرباء أو different high performance computer, but still they are in the introduction phase. Okay, if you have a new vaccination, it's going to be in the introduction phase. If you have a new drug with different, for example, a dosage form, we're going to have it in the introduction phase. In the growth, you're going to see high sales, okay, high sale volume, as well as high profit. We can remember any device that smartphones, for example, okay, everyone trying to get smartphone. In the maturity, there's kind of plateau, there's kind of balance, okay. A lot of home devices, anything you buy for home lies in this stage, but we're gonna say everyone, now the market kind of saturated here, everyone have a TV, every home has a kind of washer machine, a dishwasher, you name it, air conditioner, but still the market or the market policy maker and stakeholders, they're very smart. What they are doing actually here, they're trying to add more characteristic and differentiating their product. So they start differentiating their product. So we used to have like an old air condition, now come to market one with inverter, very economic, cost effective. Now we have a new like 3D TV. Now you have, so even in terms of medications, like if you think about different medication like Xanax, you're going to have different characteristics in terms of dosage form, in terms of the way we can use it or the administration route, and etc. So the maturation, if you keep differentiating your product and increasing the competitive advantage of your product, you might stay as long as you want. So this phase actually can be elongated for decades. Now, any product cycle can jump from this point to the decline point maybe in few weeks, you know, maybe in few years. So it depends. It depends on the market, in your share, on the competition, in the competitive advantage that you're trying to introduce, and the advertising campaign that you have to initiate it at the beginning of this cycle. Now, if the market is really saturated, there is a high level of competition, there is no more competitive advantage, everyone having the product, the market is saturated, now it's time to decline. So the product will be declined until vanished, and you're not going to hear about it anymore. So the company more likely will stop producing this product because it's making no profit anymore. Now, please let me go to the portfolio matrix or portfolio analysis. Go down, please. Go down, go down. One more. Yes, here, please, here. Oh, okay, you know, stay there. يمكن هاي أوضح الصورة. انزل شوي. أنا كان في مربع في ستار and cow cash. هلا يجينا عليه. One more. Yes, here. Okay. Okay, this is also a nice graph. We can stop here. Now, what do we mean by portfolio strategy? لما نحكي عن portfolio, it's all the products that a company manufacture. إذا بتحكي عن Apple, نحكي عن smartphone, عن التابلت, عن الAirPod, everything belongs to Apple company بنسميه portfolio. Okay, if بتحكي عن شركة الحكمة, Hikma Pharmaceutical Company, all their medications and medical devices بنسميهم portfolio. Now, portfolio strategy is kind of, you can envision the way you are investing in your product. Whether you're gonna keep investing in the product, whether you have to decide to stop marketing this product and take it out of market, whether you're gonna keep the product because it's really financing other venues in your company, or you're gonna stay and wonder where you're going next. So look to this example here, this right-hand square, you're gonna see the market growth. So the market growth or the growth industry of a particular product. Like for example, هلا احنا ايش في عنا industry market is growing at the moment. خلينا نحكي الانيبايوتيك، خلينا نحكي الهايبريد كارز، خلينا نحكي السمارت فون، بس بالفارماسيوتيكال كومباني خلينا نحكي الفارماكوجينيتيك تيستينج، اوكي، genetic testing in general, the chronic disease clinic and management. Many examples having a growing market industry. So if the market is really high or low market, just think about it, high market and low market. At the right hand at the top here, you have the market share. Are you a major player here? Do you have like high share? Are you dominant in the market? Are you strong competitor? Do you have a large share in the market, or are you just like small player in the whole market? So now with these four options, if the market is growing really fast and you have the majority of share, you're gonna have your product to be star. And stars here means you are getting a lot of sales, you're getting a lot of profit. This is kind of blessing, okay? You'll be super lucky and fortunate to have this product getting you a lot of revenues. But if the market is not growing, but you're still having a lot of market share, this we call it cash cow. What do we mean by cash cow? Something getting you cash, like it keeps cash money in your hand. So it's not getting you a lot of profit, but at least get you some revenue. Okay, if the market is low and your share is low, we call it the dogs, maybe it's the time to reconsider finding another job or another line of business or adding improving the product that you have. So you have to get out of here, okay? You can't stay here long. You can't stay here long because the market is low and you are a small player. So you have to do something about it. Now, if the market is growing really high and you also have a small share, you're a small player there, your business representing a small segment of the market, your share is low, it's a question mark. What I mean by question mark, you can either become a star, okay, if you did a good advertisement campaign, if you added a competitive advantage, if you have a loyal customers, if you improve the production line, if you have a beautiful and very strong and smart marketing strategy, you can go star. Otherwise, if you have like unworking or not appealing or unattractive strategy that's not gonna work for long, they're not gonna help you stand long in the market, so you're gonna go right to this square, the dogs. Then you might pull out of the market. The cash cow actually can help this question mark to go either way. So the cash cow can help the question mark to jump to the stars. Also, it can help the dogs, okay, to improve the status or their share in the market. That's why it's important, even though the profit is low, but still you have some sort of income. Okay, this is sometimes we hear it, just keep some cash flow in your hand. Get another line of business that get you small profit. This is what we mean it by cash cow. Something getting you like small amount of profit, but at least it's guaranteed for a long time. Every product, every company dream is to go to the stars. Okay, if you have the stars, you're gonna have, like now, for example, the Lipitor, the anti-hypercholesterolemia, or it's anti-hypercholesterolemia medication. Lipitor is number one. We call it blockbuster medication. So this medication, like the selling per year is almost like $1 billion. They can make $1 billion of selling Lipitor. Imagine. So either you can think about like high technology or high tech companies and the devices and the smartphones that they are producing, or the tablets. They are all in the stars. They're getting them a lot of profits. So this is actually the main point of this chapter. Next week, I'm gonna wrap it up real fast to see. I want you to be really prepared for this chapter, as I'm gonna have ask you a lot of questions next week about different different aspect of these strategies, and also I'm gonna ask you a few questions regarding the life cycle. These two topics are very important at the top of the Porter strategy, how you are going to follow a particular strategy and what's going to decide you to go this line. So do you have any questions so far? Let me see the chat box. Maybe we have a few questions. Okay, any question?